folks. Welcome to the Commander's Corner. And my name is Commando Kukogo. I have been very angered, annoyed, depressed in the past few days because of what happened in Minneapolis. An innocent, unarmed black man was pulled over by a gang, thugs of city police. He was handcuffed and manhandled and was killed. He was not resisting. He was not fighting. He was not evading arrest. And for the past few days now, many cities in America have been protesting against the injustice of Mr. George Floyd, who was the victim. This is what has been going on in America, protest. People are very angry. People are not happy that unarmed innocent man could lose their life on the streets of America simply because he was black. This is not a new phenomenon. This has been happening since the founding of America. America was instrumental in slave trade. They enslaved black people, killed so many black people in that process. And in 2020, the same thing is happening. A few weeks ago, an innocent black woman was sleeping in her house in Atlanta. Police broke in and she was shot and killed. Following that, another incident happened in Kentucky. An innocent black man was also killed. So this has been happening on almost a daily, weekly or monthly basis, unabated. And it is time that America, the land of the free, give freedom to black people. This brings me to an episode of maybe a couple of weeks ago that I was coming home on May the 17th, and I saw like 3 or 4 police cars that pulled over a motorist. I didn't know if it was black or white, but the way they were gearing up, the way they were taunting their guns and the way they were positioning themselves, I became suspicious. So I pulled over at a very marginal distance and I brought up my camera. My camera's recording is an eyewitness of what happened that day. For a long time, I did not say a word. I just kept recording and watching. So the video spoke volume of what happened that day. When the suspects, quote unquote suspects, or rather motorists, when they came out, it happened to be 2 black men. And they followed orders. I didn't really see much of police brutality up until one of the motorists, the driver, came out. He followed the order, and the next thing I knew, he was tased and he fell on the ground for no reason. But anyway, I want you to be a judge of the video. Please watch very, very attentively and comment, subscribe, and share. Let's know. Let's bring these things to the attention of the authority. Bring it to the attention of the world. America is a beautiful country. America is technologically developed. But America has a history of racism that still exists today. Being a black man is almost as being cursed. Before, it used to be that you are innocent until proven guilty. Today in America, a black man is guilty until proven innocent. So thank you very much, and be the judge.
Driver, let me see your hand. Now step out the car. Exit the car. Come in. Step out. Step out the car. Keep your hands up. Keep coming. Let me see your hands. car and walk backwards to us with your hands up. Step out the car slowly. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, sir. Alright, now walk backwards. Walk backwards. Come on. Come on. Walk backwards. You can do it. Come on, man. Passenger. I know you can hear me, passenger. Put your hands out the passenger door. Passenger. Put your hands out the passenger door and open it slowly. Passenger, put your hands out the door and open it slowly. Passenger, if you can hear me, step out slowly. Come on, step out slowly. Hands up. Hands where we can see them. Hands where we can see them. Step out. Walk backwards. Walk backwards to us. Walk backwards to us. You're not in any trouble, man. Turn around, face away from us. Turn around to your left. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Come on, step away from the car. Step away from the car. Step away from the car. Driver, I need you to stop moving. Show me your hands, driver. You're not in any trouble. Passenger, step away from the car. Get away from the car. Driver, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands up. There you go. Stay like that. Don't move. Passenger, walk through us. Passenger, step away from the car. Passenger, step away from the car. Now turn around and face away from us.
Walk back towards me.
Come backwards. Come backwards this way. Towards us.
Towards me.
Driver, let me see your hands, man. Let me see your hands.
Walk this direction. Towards us.
All right.
See your head. Get down the ground. Get on the ground. Get down the ground. On me. See your hands. Don't move your hands. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On the ground. On the ground. I got him. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Let me see your hands. You go ahead of you. Let me see your hands. Head. Stand your arms forward. Taser. Your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Get your hands.
Are you filming it?
Don't move.
Got it all? See that? Go across the street and film. What are you scared of?
Yep.
What are you scared of being filmed from?
Now this is Harris County Sheriff arresting 2 black men. Today is May the 17th of 2020, and they have conducted themselves very professionally, and I didn't see any act of violence on their parts. I didn't see any disrespect, any abuse of human rights, and they were professional in doing their job. And the suspects were not disrespectful. They were being cordial. They were following orders and instructions. And in this moment of uncertainty, I wouldn't say that the 2 black men were not obeying the orders. They did. And so far, so good. And I think they're searching the vehicles to make sure maybe there is no weapons or drugs or any contraband or suspected thing. I saw originally 2 black men, 4 white men, and 1 white woman. And the suspects, like I said, are 2 black male. One maybe in his late 40s or mid 50s, and the other one in his mid 20s. And I've been recording and I've been observing, and to be honest, I don't think they have shown anything coming out of the vehicle. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know if this is a stolen vehicle or if this is a drug bust, or I don't know. But I know that the older man was tased. They tasered him, and I don't know if he's still on the ground, but he wasn't resisting before he was tasered. And the ambulance should be coming anytime soon, they said, and they will attend to him medically. I hope that the man is okay. But I heard when they were telling him to put his hands up and walk back, he didn't do that, to my observation. But I don't know if that was enough to provoke them to tase him. He was tased and he fell, and before he fell, he yelled, he screamed in pain. So, but I'm still recording because this is an eyewitness evidence of what transpired or what is still going on, because the fire, I can hear the siren of the ambulance services coming, and the man is still down in front of his vehicle. He's the driver. The one that was struck, or rather tased, he was the driver, or he's the driver, and he's still on the ground. So let's keep watch and see.
Hey, you want to try
Here the ambulance comes. The ambulance is here. The ambulance, they are here. They just arrived. So obviously this is a serious incident. This is very serious. The black man that was tased is still on the ground. And I can see two EMT guys working with the policeman to attend to the victim. I don't know what I would call this, but whatever it was that made them to tase the man, I hope the man is not seriously injured. I hope that he will be okay. But let's see. I think I'm gonna walk out and see. I'm leaving my car now because I want to see the man that is being attended to. It's on the ground. Yeah, he's still on the ground and he's being attended to by the police officers. Yep. Been recording now for 16 and a half minutes, so it's a very long tape. The EMT attending to the black man on the ground, and I think he's perhaps on handcuffs. I don't know. Yes, he's on handcuffs, and while they're attending to him, I can see a black sheriff or deputy sheriff. I can see 3 white men and 2 EMT emergency technicians. The black man is still on the ground and they're attending to him. This is on Bel Air, North Bel Air, between Highway 6 and Eldridge in Houston, Texas. And the time now is 3:46. So this has been going on now for 17 and a half minutes. I think the guy is okay. I think he's alert. And I didn't see them brutalize him other than he was tased. So far, no brutality, no police brutality, which is often the case with black Americans. When the police stop them, you see unreasonable use of force on black people. But you know, I didn't see any. I just saw him being tased, and they were actually conforming to the orders. But I don't know whether they said anything. I was recording from, I'll say, 100 foot away. And don't know what the police officer saw or is looking, but it's like he picked up something and they're discussing on it now. They put it in a brown bag, maybe evidence, I don't know, but I'm not close to the scene. But they're collecting things and putting it in a brown bag. Recorder. I don't make any judgment as what is going on. I'm just recording to share with the community. I hope that everything works out well, both for the black gentlemen and also for the police officers who are doing their job. All right, he's checked out, right? They're about to get him up, and they're now frisking him, searching him, make sure he doesn't have anything of danger to himself or to the officers. And they didn't do this initially because they shot him with Taser. Now they're taking him to the sheriff's cruiser. All right, so this is a 22 or more minute episode. All right, concluded. That's the end of the story.